Now, here's Poole. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see...
Oh, no, he didn't. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Mitchell. Pulls up on the elbow. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Past the Bull. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Poole. And Bull pulls it down.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Looking to end the run. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grant. And the rejection by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
And Ayton throws it down.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Back to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Fires at the elbow. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Bull, that's good.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And it's Freeman. Harrison Marlowe.
Here's Morant. And they recover it. Here's Sharp. Out to Morant. Shoots the three. Another three for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Poole on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got 5 points so far.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Grant. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Poole with it.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Driving the lane.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. The Kings trail by 12. Pass to Sharp. .23 seconds left here in the first quarter. The second chance effort. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Knocked loose. With the drive.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Ja Morant has been...
The Kings, 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. Pass to Moody. Here's Washington. Was shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And here is Moody. Good D by Barnes. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Sweet move. And there's the drive. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They get it back. Here's Sharp. The layup missed. And Love's got the ball here for Atlanta. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And the Hawks making a change here. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And the dunk by Bull.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Butler on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Sharp. Driving in. No good that time. The Kings trail by 19. Butler in the corner. Here's Niang. Here's Sharp. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Pass to Bull. Here's Sharp. Out to the right wing. Now Bull. Nifty move. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Mitchell. That shot, no good. Atlanta leading by 17. Up and in on the layup. Bulls got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Mitchell missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Morant with some nice D. At the top of the key, Ayton. .112 left to play here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Poole. And that time, also a missed shot. Atlanta leading by 23. Up top, Morant. He's got 13. Pass to Bull. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 19-4 run. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Takes the three. That one misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And the layup's good off the glass. Wagner's got the first bucket of the third here for Atlanta.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
For three, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks with possession here. Morant looking around. And then Morant slams it in.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From outside, off the mark.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And Iguodala comes to help. To the wing on the left. Looking to get it going. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Wagner outside. Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Grant. Fires the 3. Sacramento again missing. And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Count it. Poole's got 7.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Drops in the tray.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Iguodala. From deep three-point range. No look there. Miss number 4 in 12 tries.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And the shot goes in. Wagner's got 10 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mitchell up top. Back to Poole. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he likes to forget.
And Ayton throws it down.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
From deep. Poole no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And then Morant slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Hawks passing it around. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poole. 7 points in the game. To end the cold streak. And the layup is good. Poole's got 9.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Now here's Lee. That will count. And so it's Atlanta with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten it.
24.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. He told me that taking a look at him, it looks like it's only a sore wrist. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Pass to Sharp. Over to the wing. Here's Bull. And he lays it straight in. Bull's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Butler with the ball. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Sharp. And Bull pulls it down. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Haley. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Kings now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
And that one's good. Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Poole with no one around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
And the rejection by Morant.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bull.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range, and Bull pulls it down.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And finished off by Morant.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken... A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Mitchell, rebounded by the Hawks. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw it.
I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 오는 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm jerking. Snap, ooh, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애를 bang. Snap, ooh, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 너 나 표적이지. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 놀아게, we down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 if it. Yeah, if it, yeah. 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 If it, yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람, 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어, 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤, yeah. 내 도착지는 space, see me in the stars, yeah. 난 연락이 와, 전화가 와, 내 목소리 듣고 싶대. 내 파티도 와, 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대. But I'd rather be with you. 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아. 음악 들으면 make the mood. We take it higher every day. 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개. 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해. 500만 원 next 19, that means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 pray. Yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민씨가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, other partner, I'm trying to get. Yeah, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep using. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it? My swag, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When they do. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grove Street dealing. Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jackson to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling. To another. Now I'm out the meter. In the club with the whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, hold up, partner. I'm trying to get.